What's good with you? Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you new. That's what we doing. That's what we on. Let me know what y'all plans are for Memorial Day, dog. Tap in. What you doing, Sanders? Say you gotta let it cook. You gotta let it warm up. Baking it. What you trying to get now? The spoons are gonna be. Oh, I don't know if there's any. What you need a spoon for? Girl, you don't need no yogurt. You just had a Lunchable. And they're trying to eat up all the snacks in the same day we just got them. Calm down. We don't got no clean spoons right now. So, man, tap in, dog. Who is that? Mama Bear? Oh, yeah, that'd be a good way to strive some. Yeah. Yeah, that's all right there. Don't worry about that. You can't see that. Yeah, it's the weekend. It's the first weekend out of school. Congratulations to all the graduates. Definitely get a round of applause, dog. All the graduates, congratulations on another successful year. Whether you're going to the next grade or you're done with school in general, that's an accomplishment that not everybody can say that they've done. So give yourself a pat on the back, man. I graduated high school in 2016. Then I went to college for about 3 years and dropped out. I didn't feel like doing it all again, but now that I'm older, I feel like I'm ready. If I would have just said, you know what, I'm gonna just wait until the next season or the next school year, next semester, just give myself some space, some time after everything happened, I probably would have had a more successful college career. Nonetheless, I don't regret a thing. You hear me? Everything happened for a reason. Go ahead, go play in your room full of it. Adult things are taking place. You about the craziest Power Ranger they ever had. You know that? Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. Triceratops. Roar. Was you feeling a little bit better now?
Sure. A little bit. It's
How did
it just feels kind of I don't know how to describe it. Like I can literally feel some gums crawling back today.
That's kind of weird.
It feels very weird.
So, like, when you stick your tongue in that little pocket there, can you feel any, like, strings or nerves, anything like that? Do you feel any pain when you do that? You did a good job then.
It's just I can feel the tightening of the skin. So.
It's healing up. Ooh. Let that be a lesson, folks. Don't eat too much sweets. But remember to enjoy what you got before you lose it. Do you feel like you've enjoyed them before you lost? Yeah. He got a lot of enjoyment and a lot of pain. It comes in waves. All right, man, we're going to start this game. We in the Fiesta Bowl. We are one step away. One step closer to the national championship, dog. Let's look at the coaching carousel, see what we got going on. Nothing. Coaches all usually. Well, that's because I already declined them. I didn't say I will. This is my second season with UCLA. And I did a lot of good recruiting. Got a lot of good 4-star, 5-star recruits coming in next season. So I'm excited to play with these guys and see what they can do. Nonetheless, Kansas State is undefeated. UCLA is undefeated. Something's got to give. Something has got to give. Is today the day UCLA meets their maker, or will Kansas State walk away with a massive L? You can. It's meant for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
Yeah, no, you can't. You can't really hear the music on. So I'm just here playing with music on for my daring self.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game.
Joe, give me what's up. Give me a dubs in the chat. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Coming up, wrapping up big time, dog. We in the Fiesta Bowl, dog.
Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern silver stadium here sitting in the desert.
Can't tell me nothing. Even if I lose this game, I feel like a winner. You hear me? Here it is, I formation running across the field. Oh, yeah, that's a holding call, big dog. Bring that back. Bring that back. Bring that back. Bring that back. Should a computer like to play with you?
This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Yep. We're gonna accept.
Hey guys up front lined up. It's first down.
I started listening to this dude named Otis McDonald. He ain't bad.
Handoff to the back.
All right. We'll learn from our mistakes and we'll get better on the next play. That's all we can do. I got dizzy there for a little bit. I had to take his hat off. What's up, dog? Give me a like, comment, subscribe. Big hit right there, dog. We come up and we feel holes. Did you do what, baby?
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your
20. To put on the... Yeah, the text now number wouldn't be bad. Because... Golly, talking to you. About a text now number, man. Lock in. We back on.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down.
Here it is.
Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback
That was on third down, too, so we got to bring back some momentum.
With a conversion.
The completion makes it second down. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. He bought some time, now lets it go.
Come.
Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the run, he'll let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the field goal is good. There's a flag down. If it's on the defense, wouldn't be enough for first-time yard. The kicker will take the 3 points. Cannot make contact with the kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. To throw, it's Johnson. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Wildcats will line up now. It's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the UCLA Bruins offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught on the outside. It's Sturdivant.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now they've got a fourth down.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's caught downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Bruins keep the football on the move. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. And it's Kansas State on top now, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So second down after the incompletion. And they hand it off to the back. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just third and 1. 7th play of the drive coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Martin. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. The Bruins will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Heads up. Offense is now operating in the red zone.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense.
There's a shout toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bruins. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for some space. It's Giddens. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline, waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Grab made by the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Stock right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. And the UCLA offense takes the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Let's see go on the move, launching deep. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Bruins pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
To throw, it's Martin. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Grab near the sticks. It's Harden. They wrap it up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Bruins come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Bruins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking for a gap. It's Harden. Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
And I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Defense is coming after him. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take another shot right here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the 1st half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Caught quickly.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And he's going to launch it deep again. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Quick throw over the middle. And he's got his man open downfield, making people miss. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Wildcats offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Caught in the backfield. It's Giddens. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Choosing to return the punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Gets into space at the 50. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The Bruins move into the red zone. Handoff running right. And he's brought down at about the 3-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Bruins. They reclaim the second half lead. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
He'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal now.
Boy, that's why I love watching this guy play. He can do so many different things, and here they go with the option on the 2-point conversion. Nice job of stretching the defense out. He saw he could get underneath that defensive leverage, did a good job of getting north and south, and came away with the 2 points.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. He shreds the tackle. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I'd really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Back to throw. It's Johnson. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They make the stop just short of the mark, which is getting 4th down and inches. And the Wildcats will have to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff again. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. And it's UCLA on top here. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back to pass. It's Martin. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And tackled there by the defense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Oh, that really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Bruins churn out another 1st down. Looking to throw again. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Rice.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to throw. It's Johnson. On the move, looking deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. The Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides. But they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well. Especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. Short pass finds the tight end. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Pass caught inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he'll set up to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Kansas State. Kirk, you look for rust. You look for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they look to the right. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That's an important first down on that running play. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And there's the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. 1 game to determine the national championship. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the UCLA Bruins offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Martin. Quick completion to the tight end. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down? And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback. DTR, who just left recently, going back to Cade McNown, and, of course, Troy Aikman, one of the best to ever play the game.
You get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finding some room at the 25. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Bruins looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Wolverines offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking for a gap. It's Taylor. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, But with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead,
what a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. And how about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Testing the right side here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Wolverines pick up enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. Exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and 1st down.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Orgy. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? The shotgun handoff here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Back to throw. It's Martin. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. On the ground, it's Taylor. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Orji. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they... get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Harden. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bruins. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and the vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. It's UCLA with the lead, Kurt. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. he decides to keep it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Really a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. And then first down, right back to the running game. Fights off a defender. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Motion now from the tight end. They're going to run it here. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
The Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Martin. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The guys up front line up. It's first down. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to...
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
3rd down after that running play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Fights through a tackle. And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Looking for the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. You've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Dropping back. It's Martin. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And the returner is brought down. Wolverines offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Morgan. And they get him down after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Morgan.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw it again. The short completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. To the air. It's Orgy. It's a quick grab. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try.
And a sophomore making an impact play. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this.
The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
But they can't make the connection. Falls incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
The Bruins will line up to boot it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Takes the handoff. It's Taylor. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Scanning the field. It's Orji. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
And the Bruins will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Here's the snap. And he's looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He cannot escape defense with a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. The back's got it. He's got some room. Can he get there? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Chris, I just don't know about short games like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge?
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Let's fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. To the air. It's Martin. Going for his running back. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. The Brewers begin a new series here. 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. The Bruins will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Morris. A tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Wolverines looking to cash in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
2nd down play coming up. grab behind the line. It's Sturdivant. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Martin. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. He'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Bruins. And the beatdown continues. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Getting set. Here's second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, UCLA. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass. It's Orgy. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And it's UCLA on top here. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter away from crowning a national champion this college football season. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty mark. So let's check out that. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
That one sails too far out of bounds. Incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. Man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. To throw, it's Davis. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
An important 3rd down and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive. And the Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Harden. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. 1st down and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Martin. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. Strong game by this quarterback.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Just another example of this offense is doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the UCLA Bruins.